Hello and welcome. This is Method for Love, and I am doing a reading of automatic writing that I did when I tapped in and pulled some tarot cards, and these are my insights for each card that came up, as well as just messages that came up randomly while I was getting information out. So I'm just going to go ahead and get into it. Yeah, so this could be a timeless reading for when you find it. It could be relevant at any time. It's not for a specific day, and nothing is set in stone. So whatever, this could be on the path of whatever's happening now as confirmation, or what could happen in the future, but with every choice, the path is different. So I'm just going to go ahead and go into it. So I got the Two of Earth, which is Pentacles, and it was reversed. So there is a lot of overwhelm happening to many people and things happening all at once, and the desire to hide away is coming up a lot. The need to ground is coming up slowly. Cuddling up with something soft and cozy, or eating something nourishing and warm. Take a relaxing shower or bath and cleanse the grime of the day, of the outside world away. The heaviness of the collective is weighing down on the individuals who feel deeply. So slow down, focus on how you are showing up for yourself or others, being and choosing the mindful space of caring for yourself, being in care, and just being mindful. Procrastination has set in, or not wanting to do the responsibilities of the daily tasks, try to show up anyway. You will feel good or better about it when all is said and done for the day. Focus and reevaluate on your way. What is the bigger picture of your plans? Keep your vision steady even on a rocky ship during a severe storm. Be reminded of what matters. It is not lost, and neither are you. Forgive your limitations and take it slowly. Do the things you can do right now. Continue, show up, and move forward at your own pace. Prioritize and organize. Tidy your space a little bit at a time. Feel the shifts happen. A lightness. Go outside if you can and recharge with nature, by the water if possible. It's really strong at this time that you recharge with water, so it can reshape you just like the water does. And I just got like the image of fairies in the water, the kelpie. I don't know if that's necessarily maybe that was for somebody. Water horses. So, balance your state of mind, release the stress, continue to welcome in what you desire in the form of it's already here, even if it's not quite there yet, or not quite here yet. So Be in the energy of it's here even when it's not, because you are calling it in and being thankful for where you are, imagining it, visualizing it, and really focusing in on the details of what you would like. Staying focused in each day, not thinking too far ahead. After establishing your essential plans, your initial plans, then as to not get anxiety, because anxiety is basically like futuristic thinking, like, oh, what if this, what if that, maybe that's too overwhelming. So stay on the path. What is the stepping stone in front of you? What can you do to curate that? And that's how you move forward, and to not look too far ahead, because that might be too big of a task. So Queen of Air reversed, which is mental, which is swords. Let go of the judgment of others. Try to catch yourself when you are mirroring someone's attitude back to them. As much as it may feel justified in the moment, the goal for the objective is to rise above reaction. Focus on the interpretation, is what I think it says. The pause before allowing a severe emotion to take over. Be the one that changes the energy, not that adds to it. And this is just if you are trying to find peace of mind or evolve or trying to better yourself in a situation, because by all means, like, act how you want to act. This is not telling you what to do, but if this is a confirmation of you showing up for yourself in a different way and controlling your mind, or helping your mind succeed in every situation to better your relationships with yourself and other people, this is what is confirming into the moment. So no one is better than anyone else. Even if someone is acting in a way that you find distasteful or unintelligent or rude, even when challenging, growth requires us to rise out of arrogance or the looking down on others approach. Instead, set the example and stay in your authenticity. Don't let the people persuade you into moving into ways that you have already worked so hard to heal or get out of. Show compassion and empathy for those who think differently or may be acting out in their own confusion, feelings of feeling helpless, or just anger that has been stowed away within them for far too long. This is an awakening for all, and a lot of people have to be shaken, witness traumatic events, or go through their own form of their ego death. And sometimes we act like a fool in the midst of change that is uncomfortable. And then we either wise up or move with the times, but not everybody is going to go gracefully. So, and that's okay. Just give them space to be where they are, and perhaps pray for them or send them love, but not to look down on them for any reason. So forgive others, walk in your own peace, create peace or safe spaces for others, stand your ground, use your intellect in different innovative ways to help others find themselves if you are like if that's what you like to do. But always show up for yourself before showing up for others. Fill your own cup, because when you're drained, it's hard to hold space for others, or you might get a little bit more persuaded into the emotion when you're drained. So it's better to just help yourself so you could help others, kind of thing. 5 of air. Find what the real truth is, not just go with something you heard once. Ask questions, research, use your logic, perception as along with your spiritual insight to come to a conclusion of truth. Don't just believe everything that is handed to you. Information comprehension is needed, because sometimes certain platforms or people only speak half-truths, and you will need to look further into the information to find things, and sometimes things are not always what they seem. So before reacting to a specific piece of information that you may have heard, look into it first, or try to find some information that will help you to understand the full capacity of a situation. Sometimes reality is painful and we want to deny it, but the need to be strong is tapping you on the shoulder. Maybe consider how the lack of communication is affecting you and how you receive and give information, and change it up. So this is for a specific person that's dealing with others, or maybe this is somebody, or maybe this is you. So take it or leave it. It's listen in. So evaluate, learn, and know that you can overcome anything you put your mind to. Rearrange what self-sabotage looks like, feels like for you. Procrastination is not a form of rest if you are avoiding responsibility for something that will help you in the future. Look at the way you handle criticism on both sides. If simple advice triggers you into thinking you're under attack and is met with hurt and anger, others may be reluctant to speak up even when genuinely necessary. See a perspective given from care and love. Allow the belief in yourself that you never get things right to fall away, or let the overwhelm of needing to be perfect leave. All is needed is effort, love, and a practice of communication. You could do this. Take the mask off and show your vulnerability without running or trying to run away, if the relationship is safe. It is time for you to face your inner shadow self that has you thinking you are not worthy of or deserving of love or success. Drop the mask and show your true self, wounds and all. So 4 of air reversed. So someone is in need of more structure. Maybe you have been feeling a little lost and on what to do in your day-to-day spaces, and are needing to write some plans and goals down to create and methodicalize your steps to practice so that you could feel accomplished in the day. Someone needs to do some time budgeting. Limit your distractions or time wasters. A routine and daily habits want to be put into place as well as discipline to solidify the action. Set and stick to something you could feel good about accomplishing, as to not overthink about things that drive you mentally insane. Get preoccupied and busy. Make it fun if you can. Invite in creativity and art. The phrase, if you want something, you will make time for it, came through. Invite in creativity and art. I said that. Clean and decorate your space to make it easier to get motivated. Weed out all of the negative habits. Perhaps dance it out first to get into the groove, to do something to clear the energy in your body. Then get to work, bitch. Or Get to Work, Bish by Britney Spears, that song. Remove negative influences, music. Maybe certain music that has negative lyrics, or even though it's like catchy tune, it's still kind of programming you into a mindset that is a lower frequency. So what you watch, what you listen to, and what you consume matter. You could also, if you really do like music that is lower in frequency, you could always say, I revoke or I block all programming that these songs are bringing to me, and I invite in a higher frequency, or ask for protection from guides even. But to remember to do that, because it's even known that there is some sort of rituals done in music that maybe the listener is unaware of. So watch what you're listening to. Establish a pattern of regular cleaning. You can start off small, or if not cleaning, it's doing that thing that you had been wanting to tackle for months now, but have been putting it off. And that is all I have. Weird, it just cut off there, but yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and randomly pull a animal spirit oracle just because I just feel like that is weird that I just edited it like that. So I'm just going to solidify the energy with an animal helper. And you got Snow Leopard, Self-Reliance. This is the card. So it says, you are strongly independent and often solitary. Integrity is important for your best outcome. Cloak yourself with invisibility and walk with the shamans. Use your intuition and let your life unfold in silent perfection. I don't like that it says perfection, because nothing is perfect, but you could find your own way in the way that you do things as perfect for you in that sense. So I guess that is what it's saying. And maybe at this time you are being contained all in your lonesome, in your own energy, so that you could really help yourself to get focused on what's important for you, and know that you could rely on yourself for anything that is important in your own eyes. And so when it says listen to your intuition and let life unfold, it also reminds me of how I was reading about to really dig deeper in things that are being heard and information that's being passed around, because there is a need to dig a little deeper in like logic and common sense, as well as your spiritual knowing, and on if something is true. And so that you could find a peace of mind, or at least prepare yourself for something mental that is going to show up in your reality. And not everything you hear is real, especially not on media platforms that are to the public, because there's always a sense of half-truths and how certain people in higher like elites and stuff like that, higher positions of power, want to separate and divide the people through hatred and discrimination against each other, and to really see through with the eyes of love and move with kindness, but like a sense of stability within yourself, knowing who you are, what you stand for, and to really bring out that energy in a stable way that is helpful to other people, and that will bring us together as one, because people and humanity is beautiful, and it's just all a little lost and chaotic, and to help society to stay grounded and in love is needed at this time. So I'm gonna go ahead and disconnect my energy, and I am thankful if you have listened this far, and I love you, and I will see you another day. Bye.